Check it out. That is a lot of copper. Hey, what is up, everybody? I hope everybody's having a great day today. So, I just want to start the video off by saying thank you to everyone for all the great comments and prayers on the last video. Now, Cassie is currently upstairs. She is just resting. She is on her third day post-op, so she is starting to feel a little bit better, but still pretty sore. So she's definitely going to just keep on resting for a bit. And again, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all those great comments, guys. I'm so happy for the support and all our loyal subscribers that we do have. It does truly mean a lot to us. And today, it is, I think, about -26 outside Celsius without the wind chill. So it is really cold. And yeah, so what a better thing to do than strip some copper wire. And of course I got my scrap companion there. So yeah, Cassie again isn't going to be able to strip any wire or any of that kind of stuff for a little while. So she asked if I could make a video for you guys and do some copper wire stripping. As I do have a little bit of time. Today is my day off, and as you can see, before Cassie went in for surgery, we did get a lot of it processed. We actually processed almost all of it, except for the Romex and that big, huge, chunky wire there, which that stuff I'm going to bring to work and cut it. That way it's easier, because the snap it, twist it, clip it, pull it, won't work for that. But yeah, as you can see, our copper pile is getting to be quite a bit here. I will show you guys everything at the end of the video, just to show you kind of where we're at. We currently have been collecting all our copper and our brass for about 7 months, and we do plan on trying to keep it for a full year before we bring it in. Now we currently have those 4 boxes filled with bare bright copper, and we do have that box over there that I'm going to be trying to fill up for you guys today. I need that box, silly. What are you doing? You took over my copper box. I gotta fill that with copper wire. You gonna help me? So yeah, because it's freezing cold outside, I'm gonna do some copper wire stripping. Now, I've actually only used the copper wire stripper, I think, once. So I don't really have a hang of it yet. Cassie does. She's really good at it. So yeah, we're going to try this out, and I'm going to see how much copper wire I can strip in about an hour. Now, this stuff here, I haven't taken the ground wire out of it. There's still the bare bright copper ground wire right here. So I will have to unravel all these first before I can strip them. So let's get into it. Yeah. Alrighty. Got that bucket done. And as you can see, that's quite a bit. I think the bucket full probably weighed about, I would say 15 to 20 pounds. So there is a lot of copper wires to strip. And there's all the ground wires. So that's a good start. So now I'm gonna set up the stripper probably right about here so I can just sit on the stairs. And we're gonna strip this copper wire and see if we can't fill that diaper box. Yeah. Alrighty. All set up. Kitty gonna help me. Now again, I don't got much experience with this thing, so it might take me a little bit to get used to it, but I'm sure I'll do fine. So you put it in, you adjust it, that, till it's just down a bit, a little bit more. See if that's good enough to get it going. Might have to adjust it a little bit further down. No, that did her. Ba-boom. Now just about 500 more times of doing that, and we should be done this with in about an hour or so. So I'll put this on time lapse for you guys, and we'll strip some copper wire. Boom. And there we have it. So everything that was in that bucket is now stripped. And I would say altogether it took me just over an hour to get it all put through the wire stripper. And we had some really big thick wire here, you can see. So I got that stripped as well. So now the fun part is taking it all out of the sheathing and getting the bare bright copper out of it. So I'm going to start doing that, and then I will show you guys the piles. And yeah, that worked out awesome. Once I got it adjusted to the perfect spot, I can just feed those through, like, cuts them like butter. Wow, look at all this copper wire. So, got it all taken out of the sheathing, as you can see here. There's the sheathing. So now the only thing left to do is grab piles of that and put it in these nice little bundles and see how much of this diaper box we can fill. I'm pretty sure it's gonna fill it. So then we will have our 5th full box of Bare Bright copper, all from this copper wire stripper machine. Yeah! There's our bag of sheathing, and there is our box full of copper. Now this box, oh yeah, that weighs probably, I would say, 15 to 20 pounds right there. And all in total, from start to finish, was just a little bit over 2 hours. So, not too bad. Not too bad at all. That's gonna go with all the copper wire that we've already done. And it didn't totally fill the box. There's still a little bit of room in there. I'd say it's about 3/4 of the way full. So there's still some room in there. But we did receive an email of somebody who did buy this exact same wire stripper, and they seem to be having a problem with it. Now, from my experience, this is actually about technically I only used it once before, and I didn't really get the hang of it too well the first time that I tried it. Cassie's been the one who has done it and, you know, kind of has her rhythm down pat for it. Now that I've done this amount, and I mean, which didn't really take me that much time at all, I can definitely recommend this wire stripper. Now, I don't know how great this is going to show up, but it does have teeth. All the way down here. And in the middle, now that we've used it enough times, it's starting to form a little bit more of a groove. And the lengths that we like to do are no longer than about 2 to 3 feet at the max, or else it seems that it wants to slip off, and once it slips off, you kind of got to go back or clip the wire where it slipped off. And also, we don't have the guard on, because the guard, the hole didn't seem to line up, and it would always kind of slip to the side of this blade right here. So I hope that helps anybody who's kind of interested in maybe purchasing one of these. But yeah, it's a great little machine. It has definitely paid for itself, I would say probably 2 or 3 times over. And yeah, I'm gonna pull all this copper out and show you guys how much copper we've hoarded in 7 months from dumpster diving. Check it out. That is a lot of copper. So we will go through it here real quick. We got, this is our bucket of burnt copper, and at some point we do plan on throwing a cheap 99-cent 2-liter of Coke to turn that into Bare Bright, and we will do a video on that to see how it turns out. This is the smaller strands of copper wire, and as you can see here, we have 5 beautiful boxes filled with Bare Bright. We do have probably about 20 pounds of Romex still to strip there, and I would say at least another 30 pounds or more of just miscellaneous wire there to strip still. So there's still lots of more copper wire stripping to be done. And yeah, this is all pretty much out of dumpsters, guys. So, and this has been 7 months of us collecting it and processing it. We have this container which is pretty much filled, and there's actually a tote underneath there that is all just miscellaneous household wire and stuff. But there is some older wire that is really thick, that again I will have to bring this to my shop to process, but there's quite a few rolls of it in here, as you can see. Real nice thick stuff. And we still have that big roll there. So that's going to yield us a pretty good amount of copper right there, just between all of these. And then this is all our miscellaneous copper. Lots of it is copper number 1, most of it's copper number 2. But this tote probably weighs about 40 pounds or so of all just miscellaneous copper, as you can see. That was all found in dumpsters or donated to us, some of it. And then we have our nice bucket of clean brass. This is all clean brass. Now I have used a magnet and a file on every single piece that is in there to make sure it is brass, as well as these pieces. Like, as you can see, I've scratched that all up. Now I do have to process a few more of these different faucets and stuff that we've gotten, but this weighs pretty good amount. I would say we got at least 40 to 50 pounds in brass there, which would be about $100. So yeah, this is the Hoard, as you guys can see, and that's just all the aluminum sheathing right there from all the wire, and then a little box of aluminum at top. That's just miscellaneous pieces, but all these are just sheathing, as you can see. Sheathing, sheathing, and then that whole garbage bin full. So yeah, that's a pretty healthy amount. Oh, and then we still have our communication wires as well. So that is our current Hoard for 7 months. So we are going to try to save this all up for 1 year and bring it in and see how much we have. So there's a little update for you guys on all our copper wire.
Hey everyone.
Are you resting too?
She's recovering with Mom.
She's recovering. You using that as your pillow? Hey, silly kitty?
Well, you got me on video.
Oh,
Mom's door.
So
I'm just here recovering and relaxing, getting caught up on some emails and stuff, watching little man on his baby monitor.
he's just upstairs playing.
And Sean asked me how he could help and get me feel better, and that's I told him, you can strip some copper wire and make some video for everybody. Put it up there, out there. So I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody for all the kind and loving comments. It melted my heart and it made me feel so good. And thank you everybody. And definitely keep pushing your dream, keep pushing your passion, however, whenever you can. Try to have fun with it. And we will see you guys soon.
We will see you guys soon. Yeah.